Hello, my name is Tim McDermott. I'm a software development project manager here in Tampa, Florida. And I'm doing a series of speeches on Agile coaching. And today I'm going to talk about a martial arts principle called Shu Ha Ri. Therefore, since I'm talking about martial arts principles, I'm standing in front of a martial arts van for a studio where they teach kids martial arts. So why am I talking about Shu Ha Ri? It's a martial arts principle, but it's related to learning. It's a learning model, a model for learning. As an Agile coach, you are training people all the time. You're training teams. You're coaching them in Agile all the time. And you want to develop your team to get them from being Agile doing to Agile being. You want to coach them through this process. So you're kind of like a martial arts coach, or a sensei in the world of martial arts. So that principle, those Shu Ha Ri, is about 3 stages that a team or an individual goes through when they're learning. And if you know the model, and you know the phases that people go through and teams go through, then you can use that information to accelerate their progress and to help realize when they're stuck and to get them unstuck. So that's the value of learning this principle and these phases. So what are the phases? The phases, Shu. Shu is where, that's in Agile, that's the Agile doing. That's where you learn the process and you follow the process and follow the process and follow the process. And once you master the process, then you get to go on. Then you're in the Ha stage, H-A. Ha is where you learn and you completely understand the principles. So in Agile, there are the 12 principles, and there's the Agile Manifesto. So Ha is where your team now understands the principles and the values, and therefore once they've mastered that, then they can go on to the Ri stage. Ri is about innovation, or in the Agile world, it's about coming up with your own way of working. You take your knowledge of the Agile principles and the manifesto, etc., and you develop your own way of working. And that's where you want your own team to be. And then at that point, you've achieved your goal as an Agile coach, and they don't really need you anymore. But that's where you want to get to. So, and that's how you use this model. If you see your team is in the first stage, and they're stuck in it, you need to start coaching them on the principles and the values. That's the Shu stage. That's the Agile doing stage. A lot of teams get stuck there, and so recognize that and start teaching them the values and the principles, so they can make it on to the next stage. And once they're in the Ha stage, if they don't start to innovate and come up with their own way of work, then they're stuck again. You got to encourage them to innovate and come up with their own way of working through Agile. So that's how you get them from being unstuck, and that's kind of also how you accelerate their growth and get them to go in from Shu, which is Agile doing, to Ri, which is Agile being. Therefore, that's the end of the video today. I now need to go inside and see if the school will register adults. Thank you. Bye.